Howdy, this is Marissa from Marissa Moments. So, the vision is this. I saw you being contacted by an ex, and this ex asked you out on a date, to which you responded positively. You said, okay, you know what? Let's give it a try. So, the date was described as something that was magnificent, right? And you were like, oh, this sounds amazing. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. It's just what I need, right? However, when you arrived, you realized there was no real means of transportation. So you're like, okay, you know what? Go along to get along, right? So you got on whatever form of public transportation that you ended up having to take. And you realized that the people in this, it was a van, in this van, were nothing like you. You really didn't have anything to converse about, even though you tried and tried, but you noticed that your ex got along greatly, famously with them, right? And so you're like, okay, maybe, you know, maybe it's just one of those things. So I'm just gonna try to enjoy it the best I can. People started breaking out drinks, and you realize, you know what, I don't want to drink. I'm not drinking. So they tried to push it on you, good old peer pressure, but you got out of that. So now you're feeling uncomfortable as well. You get to the destination only to recognize and realize that it's almost like a form of work where you just won't be getting paid. And you're essentially the only one that's actually working because you see the need and you see the lack. So you step up and try to take care of things. Meanwhile, everyone else is just kind of lying in the cut. And so you start to feel like this resentment building. Long story short, you end up in a circumstance and situation that has potential legal ramifications. And the healing translation is pretty transparent at this point. You have to be aware of what you say yes to. Don't force something that doesn't fit. Here's the thing. You have shed your skin of old. And when you try to put it back on, all it's going to do is rip. It's no longer who you are. So if something is misaligned with you, then you're going to find yourself in a place of dis-ease and discomfort. So the decision is always yours. But if something doesn't fit, then you're going to be in for very hard and potentially rude lessons. So make that choice.